Yeah, packing up the trailer today and hitting the road. We're in northeastern Ontario, working our way towards Ottawa. Isn't that a beautiful lake behind me? Wow, huh? Nice. We're in some small town in northeastern Ontario. It's very rural, but they've got 8 TV channels to choose from. We've got Timmy down here in his wool sleep sack with blankets all around. And I'm watching TV. I don't know where we are. It's Sam on the ground. Timmy's in the car eating. I'm gonna have breakfast. And I'm gonna visit a friend in the Ottawa region, Sue. Well, I'm at a Twitter friend's house. He's babysitting his grandchild, and it's a beautiful neighborhood, beautiful house. So we're having coffee, and now I'm drinking water because too much coffee's bad, and I'm just sort of hanging out. I don't have to be where I'm going until tomorrow, and it's like about a 2-hour drive from here, I think. So I'll show you Doug. This is Doug. Doug always wants to play. Like, always. Constantly, no matter how often you tell him no. Then there's a couple of really old dogs that look the same. And that's my friend's feet. And yeah, Doug never stops playing. I made it to Ottawa, tried to get a picture in front of the classic Parliament buildings, but the truth of the matter is you cannot drive into that scene as seen in the webcams. You get deposited on a city street at the back of the building. So I'm just at some library that's quiet and dark, and there's a parking area, and I'm just relaxing, and I just fed the dog. So here's my beautiful car. Well, he didn't quite make it to this street, but he was close. Of all the places he could have gone. What a brat. Well, I made it into Quebec. I'm at a really nice little rest stop. Timmy's out on the ground, and we're just sitting here, and I'm just going to rest for a couple hours, and then they close it at 11 o'clock, so I can't stay late. It's really, really weird trying to speak French. I mean, I don't speak French, but even my few words, I feel so self-conscious. That is the mother, and that is my dog. And that may be the father, I'm not sure. The grandfather. He's the grandfather. And that is Bridget. Oh. Bridget breeds the dogs. Look at all those cholos in one picture. She's a very rich woman. That's Mama. That's her future boyfriend. And this is Rene. Hello, Rene. Rene's very sleepy. She's very tired. She's had an exciting morning. That's tape on his ear to help it stand up. Mama never had that. Wrinkles all over her head. She's got a wrinkly head. Little tufties of fur. You see little tufties? Little tufties of hair. I've got wild and crazy hair. I've got an angry dog, and a tired dog, and a parrot. And this is the farm where Rene was born, and we're going to actually camp here for a day or two. When I was in the store, it was so strange. You know, when there's nobody around, I talk to myself in French because I want to learn the language. It's a way of practicing what I do know. So I started doing that and realized that that's normal here. And then I started worrying about how bad I sound. And then I just started laughing in my brain because it's endlessly entertaining. It just amuses me no end. So there's one dog on one side of me. He still won't tolerate the other dog. If she comes near him or looks at him, he starts snarling and growling. The other dog is asleep and snoring. Right here, little wrinkle face. That's her nose, and yeah. Toasting the butt and shading the head. That's the way to do it, huh? Bum to bum, tail to tail. Two dogs sharing a blanket. Sleeping peacefully. I can get my hand between them, but their tails can touch. Baby's got a belly button. Look at that face. You wouldn't know that she just screwed up breakfast so bad my appetite's gone. It took me an hour to cook. Timmy's back there inside. Sam is out here with me. Hello, Sam.
Gotta go to bed.
How you doing? Hello, Sam.
Yep.
Are you a pretty birdie? Are you my favorite parrot? Sam's a good boy.
Yep.
Want some food? Want some food? Uh-oh. You dropped it. One of the impressions I have of Quebec is that they have a beautiful sense of aesthetics on every level. Everything, even in construction, they're constantly putting in a little bit to make it nice. Like that farm is under construction. The house has been completely gutted and rebuilt, and yet they have some beautiful pieces of this and that here and there where they can. And as I drive through the towns and the countries, everything's pretty. Even the poor stuff, they try to make it pretty. Something about the French. They've got really good taste. The other thing about Quebec, in addition to their good taste, is really bad roads. It's as bad as Saskatchewan. It's just, really hard on my car. And they start streaming off at me because I'm using my French to try and, hey, Quebec, I'm trying. And I'm doing well enough that they don't know that I don't understand a blinking word they say. And I don't know very many words. A few phrases here and there, like a tourist. But I think I'm going to be okay. I think so. Everything's written down and I know how to read French. So the hard part is I can't understand it when I hear it. absolutely love that I'm in Quebec. And many of these people speak only French. They don't only just speak French, they speak just French. And my brain has wanted to know about Quebec my whole life. Who are these people that scream so loud for special identity? I love it. Mostly they're just people, you know. I can't get over how friendly everybody is. You know, in Ontario, when you smile and say hello, they look at you like you're crazy and irritating. It's like, why would you disturb the quiet of my mind? You know, and in Saskatchewan, you get a pretty friendly hello and a wave back, and that's where I learned to do it. But nothing like here. Everybody's just so pleased that you're smiling. It's just wonderful. I like Quebec. I left Rene's breeder this morning and took off for Trois-Rivières. I don't know what my accent sounds like. Where I'm just lounging. My vacation begins. Cette ville est Trois-Rivières. Et c'est belle. Très belle. That's all the French I could do. Look. There's a beautiful bridge there. I might walk the dogs over in a bit. It's a boat launch. I decided it's a great place for lunch. You being a cutie pie. Yes. Hard to comb long hair in the wind, because even as you comb it, the wind goes ahead and tangles it again. Timmy can't handle Rene when she's playful. He buried himself in the closet. There she is, being calmer. And I'm going to work on a dash cam video. The time I was camping here, I was a little nervous that I would wind up getting told to leave. So the mayor rolls up on a Harley, admires my car, and assures me that I can stay overnight. Just no problem. Well, I very much wanted to stay here in St. Luc to have breakfast, but when I woke up, the mosquitoes were swarming, and because it's cloudy, there's nothing to stop them, and it's just, you can't do anything without a squadron of these little helicopters beaming in on your nostrils. I mean, you could be sprayed with muskol. I mean, even my car is sprayed, and it does not slow them down. So we're all loaded. Sam's wondering why he isn't up, so we're going to go to Quebec City, where I'm hoping it's urban enough, and park in a parking lot, have breakfast, and get the bird up and stuff. So Portneuf, where we decided to stop for breakfast because I couldn't handle the mosquitoes. We're not being hassled by mosquitoes or people. The dog is having fun in the ditch. I have her on a tie-out lead so she can go ahead and play all she likes. It's beautiful, beautiful little town. I'm at the marina. This is where they park the boat trailers. Breakfast is in a place called Portneuf, Ninth Port. Who knows from names? Most of the names around here are named after Catholic saints. I think that's a bloody terrible way to name a town, but what are you going to do? So this is what happens when you stick your little tabletop down between your bumper and your trailer in order to hold it until later and then forget to pack it. Dragged it on the freeway, I did. I can still use it. I think he wants this. That's what it is. But I don't want him to poke a beak through it. There's food here. I've decided my hair needs washing. So here's what I'm doing. First time, it's an experiment. I've washed my hair with conditioner quite often. You put it in, leave it in, scrub and rinse. Your hair is conditioned, cleaned, it separates the oil. So that's what I'm doing. I made my hair damp, put a bunch of this in, I'm gonna let it sit, scrub it off, and I'm gonna use water to rinse it clean. Should be a fairly efficient way to get my hair cleaned up. One clue that dogs have imagination, in case you were wondering, is the way they play. They take an inanimate object and they start throwing it around and catching it as though they have made it come to life and they're killing their prey. That takes imagination to imagine that a dead chew stick is a little living thing that you're chasing around. That's imagination. Dogs have imagination. I used my pump-up garden sprayer to rinse out my hair, and I can tell it's cleaner. It feels so much better. Oh, it feels cleaner, you know, and the head itching is gone, it's light and soft again. Yeah, I don't need a shower. I've been sponge cleaning all of myself with wet wipes or a washcloth, and now I just washed my hair. It's completely unnecessary to use a shower. Sam is nodding his head in agreement. Sam likes traveling. My tailgate makes a great table. Timmy wants my chicken. Here's the thing I have to occasionally do. The screws get loose and need to be tightened. The trouble with boondocking is finding places to pee. I need to pee again. There's really nothing around here. That place is under construction.